Hello, friends. Stephen Talbot here, of course, and today is Monday, January 22nd, 2018, and it is my absolute delight to be recording this video for you guys to see. As you can see, I'm at Mario's house, and there's little Ray Ray. Ain't he the cutest damn dog you've ever seen? I just got done working out with Mario at the Y, and man, I'm drenched in sweat. I have not had I'm actually like shaky, and like my knees are wobbly. I have not had a workout like that in forever. I guess ever since the cold weather came, I was slacking a little bit. I've still been doing the 30-day fit challenge, the Android app. But you know, it's not cardio. It's like calisthenics. And while I do break a sweat doing it, I don't like get drenched in sweat, which is what I like to do. I love to get drenched in sweat because the endorphins are pumping and I just feel so damn good. And I usually, y'all probably know by now, I'm a damn crybaby. I usually sometimes tear up because I feel so good and I just feel like I can change the world. And that's a great feeling and a great, what better way to get that feeling than to exercise and do your body right. So anyway, I just got done doing that with Mario. And I'm probably going to join the Y. They gave me 14 days, or 14 days, but actually 14 passes. 14 guest passes, which is really cool. So I figure, if the weather is nice, and today it was raining earlier. It's actually stopped raining, but it's not cold. It's not very cold. It's like 55 probably. I figure I do enjoy being outside, and the problem right now is still with my foot, that plantar fasciitis, whatever. Because when I first got to the Y today, I started walking, and then of course I put on my Tony Moran music, my damn circuit music, and it just gets me going, and I just can't help but to jog. And then by the time I'm jogged 6 or 7 laps, I'm like, oh my god, I can't really walk. So what I did today was I got on a stationary bike, and man, I haven't really been to a gym I've been to a gym, but I just I always do basically the track or the treadmill or whatever. But I was on. I guess they've upgraded their equipment so that there's a computer screen, you can register and log in and go to YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and browse the web, watch cable TV channels, Bluetooth your phone to it, and it's crazy. And so you can literally sit there and work while you're damn working out. So anyway, I found a stationary bike that had all that stuff, and it was cool because we always go to the downtown YMCA. Well, I've only been there a handful of times, 2 or 3 times. And it's several stories. And so it's cool because downstairs is all the weights and stuff, and there's treadmills. Anyway, everything's spread out. So I like to sit upstairs because, I love to people watch. And man, the Y is a great place to do that. So not to sound creepy or anything, but, somebody that looks good. That's all there is to it. And that's all I got. Anyway, I like to sit at the top. You can see people that are running around the track. You can see people below you. Plus, you can see the downtown skyline through these big old huge windows. It's freaking awesome. So I found a stationary bike, and I was just when I'm listening to my music, I can't help but to dance. And so I'm literally going at my bike, and I'm drenched in sweat, and I'm doing my arms up in the air like this and stuff. And man, I just really get into it. And I haven't had a workout like that in a while. I do the same thing when I was jogging, in the summer, this past summer, and through ever since I started having trouble with my foot through October, November, something like that. I get to where I'm jogging to the beat, and I'm dancing in the street and stuff, and God, I just love to do that, and it just it takes me to a place that I love to be, if that makes sense. So anyway, I did that today, and it felt great, and I haven't done that in a while. So the YMCA gave me the 14-day passes, so now I guess when it's warmer outside, then I'll, actually, you know what? It would probably make sense for me. I'm sort of sorting this out as I'm talking to you guys. It would probably make sense for me to go ahead and get the membership, because since I can't really jog right now, I figure the more I lose weight, the easier or the better my foot will become. So if I want to keep on, burning or doing all this cardio and busting a sweat every day, then I'm going to need to go to the gym every day, because I'm going to need that stationary bike. I was going to say, I could just use the Y when it was raining or when it was super cold outside, and then I could use my 14-day passes they'd probably last me a year or more, because they don't expire, which is pretty cool too. So anyway, I don't know, we'll see. My friend Mario is a member, and they said it would only cost him $20 more per month to add me, so I may just like pay, we may just split it or whatever, which I'm serious. After I use the 14-day passes up, I'll probably do that because I like it. You know, it's funny because all these years, I used to go to a gym a lot, but I went to the gym that was part of my HOA in a house I used to own, like all the way from about 2004 to 2010. When I sold it, we had a gym. We had like a community pool and a gym and all that stuff. So I would use that gym, but it was a very small gym. But it was, you know, we had 24-hour access to it, and I would always go when no one else was there because I didn't want to be around a bunch of people that, you know, it's like I was heavy set. Actually, back then I wasn't even heavy set, and I still didn't want to go to the damn gym. I mean, I did want to go, but I wanted to go by myself, like where I was the only one there. There was very few people there. So the gym can be a very intimidating place. In fact, there's someone that you guys should look up if you're interested. His name is Davey Wavy, and he actually has he's a YouTuber, like a pretty, very, very popular one. He's a gay guy. Born and raised, or not born and raised. He's a Cancer, just like me. Same birthday as me. In fact, I believe his birthday is actually on July 13th, just like mine. But anyway, he's a personal trainer and like a personal coach and all these things. So he has an episode called "What Do Gym Rats Really Think of Fat People Going to the Gym?" or something to that effect. And he talks about, man, you know, it's so funny because people are so intimidated by the gym, and they think that, you know, there's all these big buff people in there working out, and they're just like looking at, you know, people that actually need to work out really bad and looking at them and being like, ew, you know, eat another donut or eat another hamburger or something. But he talks about how it's like completely the opposite. He says that at least in his view, he when he's at the gym, he thinks, you go girl, or you go boy, you know, good for you for getting on it or whatever. And that makes more sense to me. So anyway, just like everything in life, you know, we grow as people, and I've certainly gotten over the intimidation factor of the gym, and I feel like I fit right in, and you know, I say hi to people and smile and do my own thing and not even care what anybody else is doing. And that's the thing, nobody really cares about you that much. They are there for themselves. They are there working on their own selves and their own journey, and they could probably care. I mean, sure, if you meet people that are nice. I'm just saying that, you know, as much as you would like to think that they're looking at you and thinking about you and judging you, they're not. So I don't know. If I hope that if you are someone who wants to get to the gym and you're intimidated by it like I was for so long, I hope that helps sort of break the ice, and maybe you can go and get your workout on. Not that I'm like some gym professional, as I always say. You know, I'm not like the guru or master of anything. I'm just sharing with you my own experience and my journey. So with that said, I'm going to end this video at 8 minutes. I'm getting shorter. As always, thank you guys so much for... Oh, there's other thing I wanted to mention. And the reason I'm going to mention this is because I'm going to title this video Gym Check, hashtag Gym Check. I'm not sure if this is a thing already or if this is something that my little group of friends made up, but a while back, several years ago, and since then I had stopped like working out and stuff, but we had this little thing where each of us, me, my friend Mario, my friend Cappy, my Aunt Linda, there must have been maybe my friend Kevin, a couple of other people. Every time we went to the gym, we would like post on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, hashtag Gym Check, and then that sort of like kept all of us accountable. And so that might be helpful if you guys are looking to have an accountability partner, which is very, very, very important to have, in my opinion. I would love to be that person. And so if you are that person, then I post videos every single day. Feel free to like hashtag Gym Check in the comments, and I'll do the same back to you. Let's help each other out, and let's hold each other accountable, and let's grow ourselves and treat our bodies right. And so with that, I'll bid you guys farewell. As always, thank you for watching my videos. I really, really, really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. If you like this video in particular, give me a thumbs up. And of course, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, concerns, or if you think I'm cute, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, enjoy yourself.